Ready to take the next step in your education or career? The Warren Forest Higher Education Council offers affordable career training, certification, and seminar programs right here at home. With flexible classes designed for busy schedules, you can advance your future without leaving the region. Your future starts here. Learn more today at high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
Welcome to the Crary Art Gallery. We are a small gallery with a big story. Since 1977, the Crary Art Gallery has been home to an extensive inventory of prominent local art. Our doors are open to the public every other even month, featuring exhibitions beyond our permanent collection and hosting artists from nation and worldwide, turning each visit into a limited time experience you won't want to miss. Come discover something new. For more information, visit craryartgallery.org.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Get him! He cannot! Caleb Jacobzak gonna go 90!
High school sports aren't just games, they're the heart of the community. And now, your Daily Local is giving our high school athletes the spotlight they deserve. With dedicated broadcast teams and reporters covering each school, we're bringing every play, every highlight, and every unforgettable moment straight to fans. Now your business can be part of the action. Sponsoring local high school sports means more than just advertising. It means connecting with thousands of students, families, and fans who love this community just as much as you do. With live broadcasts, social media promotions, website features, and more, your brand will be front and center during the biggest moments of the season. Don't miss this opportunity to showcase your business and support our local athletes. Sponsorships are limited, so act now. Join us in making high school sports bigger than ever. Contact us today at sales@yourdailylocal.com or call 814-688-6810 to secure your spot. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Coffee and a Conversation. Brian Hagberg with you here on Your Daily Local, and our guest this week, as we're at the Warren Forest Higher Education Council, one of their classrooms here from the High Ed Council, Angie Bigelow, and going to talk to us about some of the great programs that you have here at High Ed. Angie, welcome.
Thank you. I'm very glad to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to share about our programming.
Absolutely. And so, I mean, let's get right into it. And one of the first things we're going to talk about is one that one of those programs that I kind of gotten a little close to over the last couple of years, signups for your youth leadership program for 26, 27, which is just hard to fathom in and of itself.
Yeah.
Next week, or starting on the 15th. Right?
Yep, July 15th. And it's going to be our third cohort, which is hard for me to believe. So yeah, we're very excited about it. Registration will be open on our website. It's for middle schoolers, grades 6 through 8. There's 20 spots this year. Our first year we had 15 spots. The following year we did 25, and we kind of found like 20 is probably the sweet spot.
Try to find that.
We want to have some individualized attention with them. Mm-hmm. So but we're really excited.
Yeah. And I know my oldest daughter, Anna's been in the program the last couple of years. And yes, if you were in it last year, you can sign up again. Probably important for people to know. But, and I know the community support and response to this seems to have been really, really good.
Yes. So we have anyone we've asked really has been willing to help us out with it. We've put out an ad recently asking for new partners, just because with kiddos coming back and revisiting the program, we want to have like some new experiences for them to learn from. But Whirly Drink Works, they've been awesome. They take the kids on a tour of the factory. Cameron Energy had amazing activities for the kids to do, and they learned about a lot of energy things there. Trying to think, Goat Fort. That's probably a kid favorite. So we talk about entrepreneurship there and resilience and how you have to be resilient in order to start your own business. And yeah, all of our partners have been wonderful, and they're so happy to be a part of it, and we're just really thankful for the community helping us, teach these leadership skills while kids are young, and also showing them how to be a leader in their community later on.
And what have you seen? I mean, there were at least 6 or 7 of the kids that returned from the first year.
Yes.
And so what were you able to see with some of those kiddos in how their leadership skills and growth developed from year 1 to year 2?
Yeah, so they kind of took leadership roles this year. They knew what to expect, and they kind of were explaining to the other kids, oh, like, this is how it's going to work. And then they were more interactive with conversations too. They had better questions this year than they did last year. It went a little more deep, I feel like, and that was good for the new kids too, because they're hearing things that they probably wouldn't have thought about otherwise. So it's really good to have them come back that second year.
Well, and I would think too, just the being able to, oh, hey, do you remember when you went your first year and you were kind of shy and didn't say anything?
Yes.
And really getting them to understand that, hey, this is all part of growth and leadership too.
Yeah. We don't start out where we're going to end ultimately.
Right,
it's a process to get there. And so I do think that the repetitive years helps them see their own growth and in their peers. You know?
Oh yeah.
Just a couple of the kids that were repeats, like, you could see that they were looking to each other as well as like, oh wow, like you're sharper than you were last year with this stuff. Yeah. So.
I did think it was rather comical though. I mean, at the end of the year, you do the celebration of the and give all the kids the awards, and that your future mayor award was he was reelected.
So yes. So second consecutive year he got future mayor, and I said to his mom, I was like, well, it kind of surprised me that it worked out this way. And she's like, oh, it didn't surprise me. I'm not surprised. But I mean, he displayed the same traits that he did last year, and the kids kind of looked at him in the same way. So
one day when he eventually becomes the mayor, you're going to take a little bit of credit for that. Be like,
definitely.
Hey, I got your start, right?
Yes.
And obviously one of the big highlights is the end of the year, or towards the end of the year, take a trip down to Harrisburg and see state government in action. And how, first of all, what was the response you got from State Senator Hutchinson and Representative Rapp when you first said, hey, we'd like to bring these kids down and kind of show them what you do?
So both of them were really open to it. And like, they even seemed more excited about it this year than they did the previous year. They've both been very kind with sharing their time and resources and engaging with the kids while we're there. It's amazing the interaction those kids get individually with those two. We're incredibly thankful for them, and we were invited to the House and Senate and recognized on the floor, and that was amazing for the kids to experience. It's a great experience going to Harrisburg.
Well, and I know, this year we had lunch in Representative Rapp's office, and it was interesting. I mean, full disclosure, I have gone on the Harrisburg trip both years. It's one, my kid wants me to go, and two, it's really good to get for us as a news org to get out in the field. But as we were having lunch, or while we were waiting for lunch, one of the kids was asking some questions, and then that just blossomed into those two, her and Kathy just sat basically through the entire lunch and just had a conversation about all kinds of things. And I know politics can be a hot topic sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
But that was one of those moments where it's like, hey, this is kind of what it should be about.
Exactly.
She's not a voter yet, but you're taking time and listening and answering questions and addressing that, and maybe that leads to interest down the line in becoming a politician.
Well, exactly. I overheard the conversation on the bus back home about the conversation, and that child's mom had come on the trip, and they were talking about it, and she said, Mom, like, she was really down to earth. She's just a regular person like us. And it was like, she's putting together that, you know, you don't have to be magnificent in order to be a leader. You have to be willing to take responsibility. Not to say that Kathy's no, I'm not saying that at all. I promise I'm not, because she's wonderful. But just realizing regular people doing great things is possible is what I meant. So.
Yeah. And really, you know, turning to, you know, life of service to your community and how you can go from, you know, she said even at one point, Representative Rapp did that, you know, that was not on her radar as a career path. And then, you know, suddenly it became, okay, well, we'll go this. And I mean, 20 some odd years later, she's still there now, maybe inspiring a new generation.
Yeah, definitely. And that particular student, I wouldn't be surprised to see go down that path later in life. She just seems kind of destined for something like that. So,
and so, you know, when you kind of looking back on that first year, what was kind of the impetus behind this? What made you want to create this program and reach specifically this, you know, 6th to 8th grade group of kids?
So with middle schoolers, we kind of felt like they're more malleable. Like they're really developing who they are in these years. Where high school, they might not be impacted as much. They might be. So that was kind of why we thought middle school would be the best target. And also, like, for me, it's a matter of taking on leadership positions like later in life and realizing if I had known then what I know now, how things might have been different. And just wanting these kids to see their potential and also see their community and all the leaders that are here and what all there is to do here in Warren County and the opportunities that are here, that a lot of people think we have to go someplace different to experience something special. We have special things here. We really do. And just allowing the kids the opportunity to see what all of those opportunities are.
Well, and I know, you know, Anna will come back from the experiences sometimes and just be like, Dad, did you know? And more often than not, I'm like, yeah, I did. I might have forgotten it for a while, but yeah, I did know that. But even, you know, sometimes she's like, oh, we did, you know, X, Y, or Z. And it's like, okay, I didn't realize that was, you know, and she's a big into performing arts and loves the library theater tour, of course. And then the swag from Worley. I mean, it's you can't go wrong when you give kids stuff, right? But I mean, it is, as a parent, it is interesting to see them come back and be excited about things within their community.
Yeah.
And so I think it's, you know, it seems like you said, the more or the wider variety of, you know, the breadth and depth of experiences that you can give. So if you are one of those businesses out there that might be interested in hosting this group, you know, reach out to Angie here at High Ed and let you know, because again, these kids get so excited when they go on these, and you know, to see them come back, and you know, you never know, a random trip to, you know, Cameron Energy might inspire somebody to want to work in an oil field today. So,
it was amazing when we went to the hospital, the amount of kids who were like, these healthcare careers, and learning about how many different varieties of healthcare careers there are. And then also like teamwork and why that hospital can't function without teamwork, and how every piece is important. And so it's just really nice because they're learning about the career side of it, the opportunities available, but they're also learning leadership principles from people in positions that are, you know, leading others. So it's an awesome experience.
So having gone to all these different places, have there been things that you've learned about some of them that you didn't know?
Definitely. I mean, maybe it's more like I just didn't think about it as much. I mean, the hospital kind of was one of those ones where I was like, oh, that's really true. Like, these different departments have to be able to work together, and without one, everything crumbles. And just, I think the biggest thing I've taken away from it is the people in the community willing to step up and and talk with these kids and help them learn and how excited they are to be a part of the program as well. It just helped me realize how generous our community is.
Yeah. So if you, over the last couple of years, if there was one thing that you learned about a place in our community that really stuck out, is there anything that's like kind of stuck with you of through these experiences going, oh, wow, I really didn't know that. And that's pretty cool.
So I'm trying to think that really every place has something where I was like, oh,
I never knew this.
Yeah. Like really all the different places in the world that their cubs go. That's amazing to hear them talk about and realize like, not just Warren General Hospital has a Worley hospital mug, but every hospital in America basically has those same mugs that the patients are drinking from. Cameron Energy was very eye-opening because I really didn't know a lot about what they did at all. That wasn't something that I had ever really looked into. And so I just felt like that entire experience was a learning experience for me.
Well, and like you said, and the teamwork that goes into, you know, finding a location and, you know, setting the drill and getting everything that, how precise everything has to be. I was, that was definitely eye opener for sure.
Yeah. Also Goat Fort, Dana Harrington, just everything that he went to get to the point where Goat Fort is in existence and like how the odds are kind of stacked against him that whole time. It's like impressive to see someone in our community that overcame all of those obstacles and has this magical place that the kids absolutely love to go to. So.
It is funny every time they come back, you know, and it has the
chalk.
And the chalk.
Yes.
And you know, she comes home and her sister's like, "What's on your hands?" Oh, I was climbing, and then you know, and then that excitement bleeds into, you know, her younger sisters who now want to go and experience that as
same
well.
In our house.
So again, July 15th, registration opens for the third cohort. And, you know, again, I think this is I know Anna's already told me, Dad, you better be first. Sign me up. Want to come back. And, you know, look forward to, and it's always interesting, you know, to see the new mix of kids and how they interact together. And I'm sure that's got to be, you know, a growing process from start to finish.
It is. It's funny that you mentioned that because the first year everybody was kind of quiet and it took a lot of prodding to get those interactions. Where this year it was good that we had the ones who had been there before because they learned over the course of that first year how to make those interactions with people they didn't know so well. And so these kids like came together in a different way. There was more conversation. There was more discussion about topics. It was just really cool to watch that. It's also very cool that, I mean, we have homeschoolers, we have kids from Youngsville, Warren, Eisenhower, the Christian school.
I know the first year you had some kids from Tidiute as well.
Tidiute, yes. We're still waiting on a Sheffield kid. Sheffield, you need to represent here.
But that is important. It is open to all.
It is, yes. And they all, you know, they realize within the county, you know, we have this connection. So that's interesting to watch as well.
So again, set your calendars. July 15th, you can get your kids going into 6th through 8th grade signed up and be part of the 2026-27 Youth Leadership Program cohort here at the High Ed Council. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing who you get this year and how all those personalities come together and mesh. I think it's going to be a third year. It sounds like it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I think so too.
So with that, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll talk about more great offerings available to you here at the Warren Forest Higher Education Council. Don't go away. This is Coffee and Conversation on your Daily Local.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
Here at Casella, we make temporary dumpster rental easy, offering services that are perfect for construction, remodeling, special events, or other short-term projects. Casella dumpsters are available in a wide range of sizes to fit any job. Our dedicated customer service team will help you choose the right size container and service level for your project and schedule hassle-free removal based on your specific needs. The right size dumpster, when you want it, where you want it, removed when you say so.
And welcome back to Coffee and a Conversation. Brian Hagberg with you here on your Daily Local. We're talking this week with Angie Bigelow from the Warren Forest Higher Education Council. And, Angie, we spent that first segment kind of talking about what you have available with the Youth Leadership Program, but certainly far from a one-trick pony here at High Ed. You guys have a lot of different programs available, and one that you're bringing back is this diploma program for Warren and Corey. So explain a little bit about that.
So Corey survived COVID, so they've had an ongoing diploma program, but during the COVID era, Warren's diploma program kind of disintegrated. And so we decided to bring it back. And basically what happens is individuals who weren't able to finish high school for whatever reason are able to come back and 2 nights a week work with instructors. And at the end of it, they create a portfolio while they're working with the instructors. And at the end, they're able to get a Warren County School District high school diploma. So it takes out that GED component. You have an actual diploma. And I'm super excited to bring it back. And we already have a lot of people who are interested. But I would ask that everybody please spread the word, because I know there's so many people who could benefit from this program.
So if somebody wants to participate in the program, when do they need to sign up?
Okay. So we're having open houses. For Warren, they'll be held at the Beatty Warren Middle School Library on July 23rd, August 19th, and September 14th from 5:30 to 7:30. So you just show up during that point. You'll get to meet instructors. You'll get to get signed up and get your information, and we'll work with you to get you going in the program. Corey also has some open houses coming up. One is next week, July 14th. And the other is August 13th, also 5:30 to 7:30 at Corey High School. And the Warren program will be held at Beatty this year. So that's where students will go to meet with their instructors and learn.
And when you say to be held there, that's when they go to their twice a week. That's everything will be at Beatty. Open house and all of that will all be at Beatty. Okay. And that makes sense. Keep it all kind of in the same place, and then you don't have questions.
Centralized. It's kind of, Beatty's a walkable place within Warren. So that's kind of what helped us make that decision.
And so, you mentioned this as a program that you had here before, and then obviously COVID, just whatever. But why was it important to you to bring this one back?
So I think a lot of the work I've done in the past in my career has been with folks who have poverty as an obstacle in their life. And, I know a lot about the cycle of poverty and how it's really hard to get out of. And to me, it's just really important for folks to have opportunities where they can take that first step and reach for something. And then that'll lead to the next step and the next step and the next step. And that's why everything that I do here at High Ed is so important to me. It's about all of those learning opportunities to better folks in their situations.
Now, if somebody is unable to make it to one of the open houses, can they still sign up for this program?
Yes.
What do they need to do?
They would just need to call us, 814-723-3222, and we'll set up something where you can come in and talk with us, or maybe we can even work it out over the phone and get you registered. So
lots of different ways to get yourself set up if you are in need of getting that high school diploma as a means to further your career or take the next step. Hit one of the open houses, and we'll be sure to include this in the story link, so people have that available as we're recording this earlier in the week. So check out the story post at yourdailylocal.com, and we'll have the information on the open houses for both Warren and Corey for you, in case you missed it, or just rewind and you can hear it again. And so, again, the breadth and depth of the kind of programs and certifications and classes and courses and everything that you offer here. You know, you have youth to adult learners to, I know you have a Surf Safe class coming up with the Penn State Extension Group. And so what are some of the other options that you have available that are coming up?
So we have a clinical medical administrative assistant program coming up, and that will start in October. And that was one that, you know, we talked to Warren General and like, what is the need you have? And that was something that they said, you know, we could use more of these folks, and we have openings for it. So that's kind of what we do is we listen to what is needed in the community, and then we try to bring the education to be accessible for people to have. And
I will say, be careful what you say when they're in earshot, because sometimes that leads to, oh, well, you think people should know how to do this? Why don't you go teach that class? And,
yes.
I may or may not be speaking from personal experience. But I think that, I mean, it is important to have, you know, because nobody can know what everybody needs. And, you know, if you are a business or an organization and you say, oh, we could use more of X, Y, or Z, reach out to high ed here, and maybe, you know, you guys find a way to make it happen. Yeah. I mean, it's good for the individual people getting the training. They can better their situation or career, but it's also it's good for the industry and business here in Warren, as well as they have a workforce that they need to fill. And so we have that dual mission of helping both succeed. Well, and I know I saw you recently, or soon we'll have a class for kids if they want to become sports officials, right? I mean, that's you know, kind of in our wheelhouse. So we certainly know there's definitely a need for more officials, you know, especially at the junior high and high school levels. So. And the hope is they'll continue on. If they're staying in the community, they'll be able to be those officials for, you know, the sports teams later on, because that's always a struggle is, you know, we had to cancel a game, there wasn't enough or whatever. So and the Y has partnered with us on that. And so they're saying that, like, if kids officiate for them after they've been through this camp, they'll make a little extra money when they do officiate. There you go. Sweeten the pot a little bit. Why not? You know, and again, that just, there's so many. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I know I've seen there's beach glass jewelry making, and
a lot of personal enrichment,
some art and things like that.
So Create Community, we've partnered with them. They now are part of high ed, and so that's our local arts agency. So the amount of art classes that we're holding here at high ed has really became a lot more, and there's more opportunity. If anybody's interested in teaching an art class, if you're good at art, we'd love to hear from you. Create Community would love to hear from you.
I'm not teaching any of those classes.
Neither. I love art. I'm excited.
It's pretty to look at. I can't tell you how to do it.
Exactly. So, that's exciting. And then also a cool program we have coming up this fall is statistical analytic. I'm sorry, I have to look at my notes system. So it's basically a programming class that you'll learn how to program in this specific language, and it opens up a bunch of jobs in government, medical, banking. So that one starts in October, early October, and ends in November. So it's you know, right around 2 months that you'll be doing the class, but at the end of it, so many jobs will open up.
Oh, certainly. So that's something to look out for. That's, you hear so often, you know, I'm looking to advance, learn to code. Well, here you go. Here's a great opportunity. And, you know, I can say as a website designer, it's, it would be nice to have somebody that really knew the ins and outs of all of that.
So this one is like specifically for like data analytics. So, and I can't speak to it a lot. We have a gentleman who's teaching the class, and I would definitely refer anyone to him if they had questions, because that's not my skill set.
not in the wheelhouse on that one.
No, unfortunately.
And I know the last couple of years, in the fall around the holiday season. You've had some
Yeah.
cooking classes with was it Chef Bruce?
Chef Bruce,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's a snowbird now, so we kind of lost him. But
No.
Ashley Kulisek from Sugar
Oh,
Bay
yes,
Catering,
yes.
she's been doing some classes with us, and so she's going to do a cooking
There you
class,
go.
and she's amazing. If you haven't
Yeah.
tried Sugar Bay, I recommend you stop by. It's in the old Pellegrino's building on Conowongo. They're amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I was there when they had the grand opening for that, and just phenomenal stuff. And,
Yeah.
and have only gotten bigger, you know, in the year or so since that.
Yeah.
But and again, that just the cooperation and collaboration with, you know, people within the community, you know, extends beyond just, you know, hosting the programs. They're coming here to teach the classes and helping everybody, you know, learn new things or try new skill sets. And so how gratifying is that sometimes when, you know, like you said, you lose somebody like Chef Bruce, and then there's Ashley right there to kind of fill that void. And you know, it's a lot of times I'm sure it's without hesitation too.
Yeah. So it's very gratifying, and just the amount of people who are willing to step forward and share their skills with the community and give the community the opportunity to have these things here. I mean, I think a lot of time people think they need to travel to Erie or Pittsburgh or Jamestown to learn something, but y'all need to check out our Facebook, our Instagram, and learn about what we have going on right here in the community. And then you get to spend time with folks, you know, and you can bring a friend.
And then they can bring a friend, and they bring 3 friends, and they bring but Angie, and I know you guys are gearing up for the fall here, so I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but thank you so much for chatting with us today and letting everybody know just a smidge about all the stuff that you guys have to offer. Again, go to the High Ed website. You can get a full listing of all the classes coming up. Pay attention during those commercial breaks, during the morning pickup, and any of our other live broadcasts. We've always got up-to-date course offerings from High Ed, and appreciate you guys being a sponsor of those programs for us, and allowing us to get your message out to our readers and viewers. So
we appreciate you as well.
So that'll wrap it up for this episode of Coffee and a Conversation. For Angie Bigelow, this is Brian Hagberg on Your Daily Local. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Ready to take the next step in your education or career? The Warren Forest Higher Education Council offers affordable career training, certification, and seminar programs right here at home. With flexible classes designed for busy schedules, you can advance your future without leaving the region. Your future starts here. Learn more today at high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong